Good morning, Steve Reed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, I hope everybody has a safe and happy holidays. Remember, wear masks around public, try to be social distance, and wash your hands frequently to have a safe holiday. As far as the markets are concerned, overnight there were some maps that hinted of some rains next week across Argentina and southern Brazil. This morning those maps are drier. So we've got beans, oil, meal higher, corn a little bit higher, and wheat a little bit lower. In the specific markets, in the beans, we're all waiting for the USDA's January report to see if they lower South American production and also if they raise U.S. exports and lower the carryout. We're pushing over some real key resistance and heading, I think, towards $13 and eventually $14 if South American weather remains dry in southern Brazil and most of Argentina. Last night, nearby soybean oil futures traded over 41 cents a pound for the first time since May of 2014, underscoring, the tight global sun oil, canola, and maybe even palm oil situation, and the fact that those prices will probably continue to trade higher. The duck strike in Argentina continues to slow exports of beans, meal, and soybean oil, and that's helping our soybean meal market, and talk of shifting some demand from Argentina to the U.S. for both beans and meal. Over the corn market, same thing, watching South American weather, and we'll be watching to see if the USDA increases U.S. corn exports in January and if they increase China corn imports. We also note that as far as the export sales are concerned, maybe beans a little bit south of 800,000 tons, corn maybe a little bit around maybe 1 million tons, and wheat also in the 200 to 400,000 ton area. Russian prices for February continue to go higher, but we still haven't got any new demand for U.S. exports for wheat because of the Russian situation. And again, wheat futures will follow the talk of the size of the Russian crop and also the outlook for their exports. We do see that there is a pretty good inverse in the Matif wheat futures and the Russian Black Sea wheat futures versus our markets. Outside, we'll be watching the relief package and see if the president signs it. We'll also be watching the race between vaccines and the virus, especially the new strain in the UK. I wish all health and happiness to all the caregivers and all of the medical staff that are inoculating people, and hopefully they can be done safe and quickly to put COVID behind us in 2021. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day, and remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.